Hello and welcome, this is Peggy. I'm going to show you this little Easter card today, which I colored with one of the Zig Clean Color Wheel Brush markers. Sorry about the glare, this is way. I've got these colors here, that is the box of 60, and I'm using number 096 today, which is the mid gray. Let's show you that one. Yeah, these are the Easter cards that I produced for my customers this year, and I made 50, or at least prepared. As you can see, they're not all finished. Yeah, so I'm going to show you how to color them today and also how to put a card together. There are many ways to color your image, like the Zig wheel brush markers, clean color wheel brush markers. You can also use our Stampin Up ink pads. As you might know, if you press the ink pad, you get a little pool of ink here, and there are also many other kinds of watercolor brush markers or watercolor markers. So there are many possibilities. This is just what I picked for today. As for the image, of course there are also many possibilities. I picked this bunny by Nellie Snellen. It is a silicone stamp, just a clear stamp, but it has a lot of detail, like sketch detail, which makes it easier for me to choose where to put my pen, because I can see where the shadows are, like here and here, not the darker parts there, and some here, here down here. I'm not doing anything with the ground. I'm just really coloring the bunny. So let's start, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go over those areas where we have a lot of color from the stamp. I did use Memento Tuxedo Black for my image, just because I like Memento a lot, and I much prefer inks that are water-based, even though I am watercoloring on it. It's possible to do so, but depending on how much water you're using, of course, the Memento can bleed. I will show you an example a little later where you can see how my image looks with bleeding, because I used too much water basically. But here I'm just using my water brush and a little water, and I'm pulling out. That's what these markers are great. You can really now I just basically put some brush strokes on there like that, and now I'm just pulling out the brush strokes basically, because it's in watercolor, so I can go over my whole image and I just try to take some of the color and drag it into my other areas, and the areas that I want the darkest, I leave most of the color there basically. But here, as you can hopefully see also under the head, below the head, I'm just pulling some color out to color my image, so I don't actually need to color the whole image with my markers. I'm just basically going for it, not worrying too much about being precise, because it's a hair, basically a real hair, and excuse me, and hairs have a spotty and a fur or a coat in different colors, so I'm not worrying too much. I'm just going for it, leaving the areas that I think need to be shaded darker. That's all. That's all I'm doing. I'm not a watercolor artist, and here is my example where I use too much water and the Memento ink bled, but you can still of course see the image, but this pink purplish tint that you can see is from the ink, basically because black is made by using cyan. I don't know if it's cyan in English as well. It's called, in German it's called cyan blue, and magenta red or pink. And what's the yellow one? I don't know the yellow name, but if you have a printer you might know these colors, because that's what you have in your printer as well. So that's why it has a pink purplish color there. But hey, things happen. I show you some other examples of my other bunnies that I completed. So it can have different looks. This also had a lot of water. Yeah, but basically it's very easy to just give it a quick coloring. Now I'm showing you my cards that I prepared for the images. These cards, how can I explain to you? I don't know the inch measurements, I'm sorry, but I cut my paper, my A4 paper, into 4 parts, basically. Yeah, let's show you like this. So this would be an A4 size, and so I cut 4 pieces, and then I folded them. I squared and folded them in half. That's basically it. So the cards are pretty small, and I used the Stampin Up stencils as a little background design, because I thought if it's just plain, yeah, I just wanted to have another kind of look. So I stenciled in the colors that the paper is, more or less. And then I used some glitter spritz or something that I made. I don't know if you can see. I'll come closer with this paper to show you. Yeah, oh look, there you can see that. See that glitter and shine? That was a glitter spray that I made. And yeah, so these are my cards. So what I did here with the main card that is finished is I stuck my rabbit. Let's take a nicer look. Here, I put my bunny on that brown background paper here, and then on my card front. So that's basically it. I'm not going to do that just now because my watercolor piece is still a bit wet and the glue won't work as well when the paper is wet. So, but that's all basically. I put a little brown piece behind the watercolor piece just to pop it up a little. And that's the card for today. A little last minute Easter card, which you can give or attach to a present. So I hope you enjoyed my video today. If you have any questions, please contact me. Have a lovely day. Bye bye.